Grand rising, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. I am Peacekeeper, and I'm out here on this beautiful sunny Sunday to deliver yet another inspirational message to you guys today. And today's message, guys, is a very important, powerful message. But before I dive into this message, I want to give thanks and gratitude for those who have been supporting me along my journey, for those who have been here through my deepest, darkest times, reprogramming the subconscious mind, making a lot of mistakes, still making mistakes, being very open and very accountable, taking the time to heal, taking the time to grow. And I appreciate you for paying attention and using the tools that I am sharing also to help in your own growth. And today's message, guys, I want to bring forth the power of love and how love can be used to heal anything or anyone, whether it be in their mental strength, in their physical strength, and their spiritual strength. You see, love is the connection of the soul. Love is the supreme divine nature, the divine feminine. Love is a connection to Gaia, Mother Earth. Love is the bridgeway to the connection of the cosmos, the whole entire universe. In order to get that reconnection, we all have to go through love, But when you get that connection with love, some people think that love is just, being kind, being nice to people, being that support for others, things like that. All of those things, is a part of love. But we tend to forget about the tough love. You see, the reason why the power of love heals and is so powerful and is connected to the divine is because love is the truth. And the truth will set you free. So, let's just say someone in your life or something in your life is affecting you or harming you, and you just keep showing them or showing that love because you know the power of love and because you're kind-hearted, and you just keep giving them that love. Yes, it can heal them. Yes, it can. But it's better to be real. It's better to speak the truth. Because the more you mask what someone else is doing, and just give them support for doing it or praise them for doing it, the more they will continue doing the exact same thing that you want them to stop doing. So you can't just keep showing them love, and not telling them the truth about what's really going on. The truth is also a bridgeway to, being who you truly are. The truth is a bridgeway to freeing up yourself in a way that there's no holding back. You don't have to act, you don't have to put on a mask, you just have to do. Just do. And in that state of doing, in that state of sharing the truth, it's still love. Some people might just take the truth harsh or take it to heart. But if they really check in themselves, if they really want to grow or they want to learn, they would take that truth and they would understand that, wait now, they're right. So, why am I vexed? But them being right. Is it because you point it out? And most people claim to want the truth, claim to want people to be real. But when they get a real one, it's like can't handle the truth. So ever so often we need to take that time to really see within ourselves if we are angry or if we are emotional because of what it is that they said, or is it because deep down inside our heart, deep down inside, we know that it's the truth. So that being said, love is the truth, and the truth is a level of being in Christ consciousness. This is what Jesus was teaching, back in the ancient days. The power of truth. You see, the more we speak the truth, the higher we raise the vibrational frequency of the planet. The higher we rise as a society. Because the truth is in full alignment with the universe. And if we hold that back, we block our true love, we block our true essence, and we block our own healing, our own growth, and also the ones who we are trying to help. So this is why it's important to love and speak the truth in that love. I want to leave an example of why it's important also to tap in to self-love. One of the highest forms, of drive within us. When I look at a homeless guy or someone who is less fortunate in terms of the way that he is functioning at that point of time in his life, I think about what can push someone to being like that. What can make them reach to that level and they just stay there. And I say this, it's a lack of love for themselves. It's a lack of will to carry on. Because it may have been a relationship issue, a family issue. A lot of these things, it could have been any cause. But you see, when you put your love into things outside of yourself and you don't be truthful with it, you're just giving it away freely, that leaves a toll on you. That leaves a toll where you don't get anything back in return, and then they leave or they play off in a way that she take everything. I know you had to start over. And then boom, it chooses to give up. It chooses to give up on life. It chooses to give up your free will. It chooses to give up, no, not your free will. It chooses to give up your will to keep moving. And it chooses to give up your love for yourself. That's basically what's going on, with a lot of homeless people. You know, and I just using a relationship based example because I actually had a similar experience with this. Many of you probably don't even know, but I spent 2 weeks on the streets, homeless. Probably a little more than that, but that's all I can remember for now. And in that time, I never gave up. I never gave up my free will. I never stopped willing to, keep going. I never smoked coke in my life. The only thing I ever dabbled in was some weed. I drank lean, like Tuscased Lintus. And I only smoked weed for about 8 months of my entire life. And on that brink of that 8 months, I stopped. And after I stopped smoking weed, my life went south. It just crashed, it crumbled, and it left me homeless. I actually ended up in prison. From prison, didn't have anywhere to stay when I came out of prison, and this is how I ended up on the streets. Now I can go deeper into that story, but I already have a different plan for this message. And in that experience, I had was to will myself to keep going regardless of what it was going on around me. I had was to find that love within me in order to keep going, in order to keep doing this thing called life. And I just focused on God, focused on that source, and that kept me moving regardless of what was going on. I felt my own love, I felt my own affection. I gave myself the attention that I was searching for, looking for in others. I just poured all of that right back into me. And that gave me the willpower to overcome what I was going through in that time period of my life. Pulled myself out of that dark hole and just did it. I just did it. I just kept going. And the universe guided me to this position. The universe guided me to where I'm at right now. In the heart of nature. Just woo! Breathing in this good ass energy. Beautiful waterfall behind me. Life is just so extraordinary. The ups and the downs and the little shimmies, the little shakes, all part of the thing. Still have love, regardless through it all. It's about being able to go into any zone, any way. It could be at the darkest place in the world and still shine that love and come out brighter than ever before. It's about being able to go into the unknown and still shine that love for it like if you already know about it. Live in love. When I say live in love, when I say trust yourself, when I say believe yourself, when I say empower yourself, I literally mean it. I literally mean trust yourself. I literally mean believe in yourself, because God is within you. You are God. You are part of that whole universal energy source, creator, whatever it is you want to call it. You are that driving force. The law of the universe is free will. And just like those homeless people, who just laid there and, just gave up and said to themselves, what's the point? Lose the love for themselves, lose the love for everything. And I have to say, Don't lose love. Because love is the greatest power, the greatest thing that you have. Take that love that you are looking for on the outside and ensure that you have all of that within you first. See, when you have all of the love that you are looking for, when you know, excuse me, that you're comfortable in your own skin, you now become so powerful. You now become a magnet that attracts your same type of love back to you. So you know, the love that you give yourself, being truthful to yourself, checking yourself, making sure that you are on top of your game, doing the best, raising your frequency. That is what you will attract for yourself. You will attract the best for yourself. You will attract love for yourself. You will attract truthful, authentic people for yourself also. It's the laws of the universe. You are what you attract. So pay attention. Pay attention. Close attention. Let love truly and truly guide you. How to know love is guiding you also. How to know that you're putting your soul first. You see, in love, we don't have any guilt. We can't have any guilt. You know, for speaking our truth, for being ourselves. Can't have guilt for that. We can't have any fear of anything. Love conquers fear. It's either you love doing something so much that you do it, or you're afraid to do something that you love to do. And love conquers that. Will yourself to do something that you know you love to do. And let go of fear, because fear, love and fear don't mix. You know, you can't have any shame. You're shameless. You know, sometimes when I catch myself, I'll just be like, hey, you know, you don't need to, you don't need to be perfect, you know, in certain things. You know, you don't have to shame if you make a mistake. You don't have to shame if you do something out of the ordinary, because you're an extraordinary human being, you know. And next thing also with love, you can't have any hate. You know, anytime you know you find yourself hating or holding a grudge against people, you know, that's just harming you. A wise man said to me, expect people to change. Expect people to switch up on you. Expect people to leave. Expect the unexpected. Because people, situations and things change. So expect change. And don't hate anybody for changing. Life is about change. So somebody has changed in your life. If somebody has done something or behind your back, don't hate them for it. Accept the change. But give yourself your love enough to keep your fucking distance, though. You know? Give yourself your love to keep that distance. That doesn't mean that you hate them. You're just protecting your energy. You know, and next thing also with love. Love is not a judgmental thing. You know, I just say don't judge, don't judge, don't judge. And the reason why I just say this too is because it's to remind myself not to judge people. Many times I slip into that judgmental mentality where I look at someone and I be like, oh gosh, and then I overthink the situation and bring forth a projection onto them that may or may not be of them. So I personally, you know, practicing, and this is why I talk about not judging, not judging, not judging, to program in my subconscious mind to go judge them. You know, because all of these things that I just called, a lot of us are being led by the mind, and the mind can be a very powerful tool or a dangerous master. And when your mind is controlled, your mind is in control of those fear. You know, fear is created within the mind. When you think about how you begin to be fearful, it all starts in your mind. You create that emotional feeling in your mind. You create that emotional feeling of hate in your mind too. All of these things generate from your mind. Your heart doesn't know these things. Your heart doesn't know shame. You see, your mind, your mental projection, your mind, which is the ego, the masculine energy, is this rigid, you know, this avatar that you're seeing here now, you know, speaking to you. And it tends to care about those things. But really and truly, when you put your heart first, when you put your soul in front and you put your soul leading, all of these things just doesn't matter to your heart, because you know that you're a spiritual being having a human experience and you are connected to everything in the cosmos. So, you know, you wouldn't have to feel offended or affected by things like this. But even so, if you do take things to heart, or you do take things a little, because you are an emotional being and you know you are empathic and you do have feelings, I have to say nothing wrong with expressing yourself too. You know, it's okay to get angry, it's okay to get sad, it's okay to feel a little lost at times. Know that all of these things are things that is valuable for your journey, you know, to strengthen you and to help you build even more. So I always say these days, you know, don't suppress your feelings or don't suppress the emotions, regardless of whatever it is that you feel. Because it's in expressing those feelings, it's in expressing those emotions, it's when you actually get to rectify the trigger, when you really get to deal with the trauma, to know how to heal it so that it won't happen to you again. But if we just brush it aside and just keep brushing it aside, we won't truly grow and, you know, we won't truly heal ourselves. So feel the emotions, feel what you had to feel, and deal with it as it come up. And you be able to use love to pull you out of whatever it is that you may feel, whether it be anger, whether it be hate, whether it be fear, whether it be anxiety, whether it be stress. Use the power of love. The power of love, just use that. That helped me, that saved my life, literally saved my life. The power of love for myself, saying to myself, damn, I'm still here, I'm still alive. And look at me now, out here in the heart of nature, making YouTube videos. Who would have expected that? And that story was 3 years ago. Looking back 3 years ago to now, that just shows me also how time is just an illusion. You know, everything that you are going through now in this present moment, the universe is teaching you certain things for your future self, for you to help others. You know? So stay in tune with that power of love within you. And keep growing, keep glowing. And speak the truth. I am Peacekeeper, guys. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, lovely, wonderful Sunday. Strength and guidance to you all. Today is a great day. Tap that like button if you made it this far down in this message. Like, drop a comment if possible, and share this. Someone else out there needs to hear this. Let's spread joy and spread happiness. Spread the power of love today. Spread the truth. I'm out. Until tomorrow, guys. One love.